Ah, shit, somebody done pissed off Israel again. Working. That was the major scale, which is Locrian. I bitch about playing a major scale, and that's what I warm up with. Ah, fuck them and then those brothers. Just take them out and shoot them, get it over with. I'm going to be deleting this live stream. So the Menendez brothers want to have a new trial and parole, and every time they're on TV, what they need to do is put like really big photographs of their DEAD parents behind them. Play something with the Siemens scale. With the what? Sarah! Steve's not going to be in. Unlike me, who won the lottery and doesn't have to work for a living, Steve has to work for a living. But he did say he'll be listening. So we'll do, oh God. I'm just going to appease him, or he'll be pinging me on Facebook. There's a D minor. Holy shit. Emotional rock in D major. I don't want to play in here. Let's try A major. See what we get there. Here, hold on. There we go. Rock pop backing track and A major. Look, there's only two before they switch it over to A minor. Now there's another A major. Alright, we'll try this first one. So Steve will stop pinging me and say something in major. minor. Oh shit, I gotta sneeze. Damn it. Oh fuck, shit, piss, that hurts. F sharp. Oh shit. Ah, they changed the chord. Ah, one chord. be the same guy. Same guy. All he did was change from B minor to F sharp minor. T guitar. Ah, you bastard. Just for that, we're going to play the Night Grew backing track in A minor. Fuck him. Ah, I need some wah-wah. So I guess I could stop that just for a second. I'll pin the comment if somebody wants to come on. Widley, where am I here? 5. Are right there. Tell me volume so I don't echo. Paste. Arrow triangle. Message. Holy shit, I did it. Those 3 dots come in here. Here, I'll put it over here too. No, I think I already did. There. Okay. Back to Whittling. Settle down, Jimmy. Ah. Damn, I'm good. In A minor. Steve Brandis said, yeah, hold my beer. Yeah, I'm Steve, I'm doing it. Okay, that's enough of that nonsense. Turn off the wall. Actually, dude, I was just talking to Steve about, hey, it's Quentin James. How's it going? I haven't done that yet. I was just talking to Steve about Cameron Cooper. Look up Cameron Cooper. He's from the other side of the pond or something. He's one of these. I say he's one of these Van Halen guys because, I mean, he does everything else, but when he does Van Halen, he does it really well. Anyway, he's advertising the new Tonex Van Halen package. I don't know what it is. It's like $99. You can get these presets, which the smart side. I don't know what that means. I don't like. I was just upstairs before I came down here because upstairs is where I go to drop the kids off at the pool. Yes, Steve, I'm going to delete this live stream. And I was dropping the kids off at the aforementioned pool. I don't like my tone at all. I don't like the wah pedal, but it's like, I think there's other wahs in this MX5 right there, which is right here. And I hear Cameron, and I'm like, fuck, damn it. And I'm sitting up there dropping Dookie, and I'm thinking, okay, I got the Lawrence Petros 87 pedal. What if I do the 4-cable method? Because then I could assign it like in front of a plexi, and I just don't have the energy. Like, I think I tried it once before, just into the front, and it's like, well, you have to use an amp because in order to get a cabinet, and there's no software on this goddamn MX5 because they suck. If you get the new version, it has the software where you can do it on your computer. I don't know if it helps when I do that. I'm thinking about the software. So no, getting to Dar saying how much he hates my wah setting. I don't really like my wah. Matter of fact, as a wah here on the floor, it's got too much sweep on it, kind of. But I know if I go in there and start fucking with it, I'll just screw up the whole. Well, I'm not going to go mess with it. It's just aggravating. Like the Digitech RP360 XP was right there by the Lamborghini. There's the foot pedal to it. When I first got that thing, plugged it in, started going through the presets, and I don't think I got through 30 presets, and I'm already thinking, yeah, this is going back on Facebook Marketplace. That's, ever since they come out with multi-effects, I don't know, up until at least, I don't know, a few years ago, all the factory presets just suck. And I know they want you to start with their preset and add and subtract. I get it, but take the time to just make some killer presets, damn it. But anyway, what saved it was the damn software. I got the software. It is so intuitive, so easy to use. Yeah, it saved that thing for me. Even though everybody hates the tone of the RP60 XP. Which what I should do is just go back to using that. Because I don't know. I don't know if I think I like that better than... But, you know, I could just run this out of this into that and just, you know. I know, man. I've tried saving this, you know, and running a tube screamer or a rat pedal into the front of a plexi and the front of a... This is just a Soldano with nothing in the front. Just some delay and reverb. And then like a phaser. What is it? That's actually... Here, I'll turn off the delay. That's a phaser. But it kind of gives you that, what do you call it? Not Echoplex. That? No. That's all I have. My delay's on most of the time. I've got it brought up to where I can turn the output of it up. Depending on what we're doing here. And that's it. Otherwise, I turn the wall, the phaser running off. Univibe. There you go. Thank you. Like the Univibe with the wah, it's just too much. And then with the wah, like I keep the delay to 360 millisecond, which that's always been my favorite. And I keep the output at, well, the mix is 19. So you don't, not really till I stop do you hear it. And that's at 23. That's probably as high as I go. Like with the Pink Floydy shit. From 19 to 23 on the mix is as high as I'll go. That's like, that's too much. But we'll turn that and turn the wall on. Just doesn't give me a stiffy. I don't think that's right. It's just that when you get bored with your tone, kick on the wall. I've got like 10 good licks, and the wall turns my 10 good licks into 20 good licks. Steve's going. If you say so. Tech firm pushes for AI literacy in Kentucky schools. Our school system in Kentucky, I got, they did this busing thing, right? Where they take all the black kids, bring them up to the white schools, and then take all the crackers and put them down to black schools. Even out the dumbness in the county. All they did was manage to make a couple of generations of third shift fry station managers. So 11th and 12th grade, I got bussed down to 21st and Young. I don't know. And it's like during class, you did not go out in the hallways because motherfuckers come in from the housing projects and rob your white ass. So I always carried a big folding knife with me. Because I'd stab a mother. I swear to God. In 11th grade, I was on my own 11th grade. So I'm living with two of my brothers and I think three of their friends. So I didn't have a lot of incentive to get up, even though a friend of mine he was bused too. He lived a couple streets over and he'd drive to school. I didn't have a lot of incentive to go to school. So, like toward the end of 11th grade, I was so many credits behind that I would have had to repeat the 11th grade. And it's like, now, so I was going to quit and get my GED and then go on to college. Because at 17, that was a pretty good plan. And my girlfriend was preggo. So, summer goes by and it starts getting to me. There's 6 kids. I'm the 5th boy, hence my name Quentin, which is 5. Yeah, anyway. It started to get on me that, I'm the baby of the family. I'm the only one to quit school. Even though I was going to go get my GED. So I talked to Mom and she went to, I don't know how this works, but it worked back in the day. She goes to our family doctor and gets some type of note saying, I want to go back to my home school. My home, it's a couple of miles up the road. I can walk to school. But there's no way a busing. Anyway, the doctor writes a note to the school board and they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. So I go to that school. So, because I got to get my diploma, right? I mean, come on. So, still with my 2 brothers, 3 other guys, living in Animal House. Now, I don't know if you saw the movie Animal House with John Belushi. We put those fuckers to shame. We had keg parties, jungle juice parties. We had toga parties, okay? With hundreds of people in the house. Like I had friends from all over the city because when I got bussed, you get kids from all over the city, right? You could not get in the house unless you had fuck toga. Why else do you have a toga party unless you go come in wearing a goddamn toga? Well, people would show up and go, well, I just heard you're having a party, man. I ain't got no toga. Okay, here's some plastic bags, some duct tape. Make fuck toga or you're not getting in. Our parties should have hit the national news. They were so epic. But we had respect enough for the neighbors that, we kept the volume down as much as we could. You stay in the house, you don't go outside and make a bunch of fucking noise. We're living in a crowded subdivision, and there's just cars parked up down the street like you wouldn't believe. And the cops never came because my father was chief of police. So they might stop by and go, hey, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Can y'all kind of, and we're like, yeah, you're right. Okay. We would get up the next morning and go on a solo cup patrol. Now, I don't know if you know what solo cup patrol is, but when we had kegs and jungle juice, we had a shitload of red and blue and yellow plastic solo cups. So all 5 of us would get up, grab a couple of plastic bags, go up and down the street, picking up all the solo cups that people put. You gotta respect your neighbors, man. So, like Fridays, I never went to school, so I could sleep in late, so I could stay up late because we're gonna have a party. It's Friday, fuck's sake. And Saturday we'd have another party. Then Monday I'd have a hard time because my hangovers would last 2 days because I wasn't a big drinker. And the only good thing about having parties at your own house is you don't have to go very far to fall in your bed. The good old days. So, 13 years, 3 sessions of summer school, and 1 correspondence course, which I turned in 1 out of 30 things you're supposed to do. But the girl who was running it was a good friend of my sister, so she passed me anyway. But I got my diploma. I don't like these damn things. I've got a PV Studio Pro 112 upstairs in my little guitar repair room. It's real crackly and speakers probably rotted out. I needed some volume when I'm fixing my guitars. I mean, before the amp, yeah. Dad, I got you. And I don't know, it was months ago, I changed strings or something and was playing through it. Because it's got really good distortion, man. At low volumes, anyway. But it's like my legato was so, it just, even though it's a transistor amp, it was like, fuck, there it is. There's the speaker moving air. Yeah. But, it's YouTube. What are you going to do? But that Tonex thing that Cameron Cooper was demoing, I don't know, I like that note better. What? Who are you? Chicks say that too? Yeah. I mean, this is okay. You get used to it. Like I was used to the fucking Digitech and I got a buddy of mine. He's got the I don't know if he's using the Helix Lite, but anyway, he's got a Friedman BE50 Deluxe, and you know a Boogie 412. She's like, dude, you want to come over and play on it? It's fine. Like, I'd come over there, I'd hit one A chord and just start weeping like a little girl. No, I'm not going to try Revelation Mother Earth. I don't even know it. I'm not even close. That either sounds like Extreme or Ted Nugent. I think when that album came out, I was still too much of an AC/DC kid. Man, last night I ran across the video for Touch Too Much. And the intro sounds like they have an effect on there, like the first boom, boom, beep. I did that low E. But I played that video twice. It just brings back so many memories. I don't even remember it though. God, so much good. What's that? No. Okay. George. George is definitely part of the Big Five. I mean, Angus and Malcolm, just as one, right? Nuno, George, probably Randy and Eddie. But bands, even, Ted Nugent, Bad Company, I mean, come on. There's Dogpaw. Dogpaw was playing in A major a little while ago. So, that's all you get. Oh, dude, when Bon Scott died and the new album came out, Back in Black, I didn't like it, like, kind of the first. I think they had Hell's Bells was the first song I heard. And I kind of like, I'm waiting for his voice to come out, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I think I finally got the album, and just like everybody else, like, holy fuck. I mean, there's not a, like, all killer, no filler at all. And then the next album, what, For Those About to Rock? I got it. It was pretty good. And I don't even remember what came out after that. I was like, not too much of a Bon Scott guy. Oh, dear Lord. Cliffs of Dover is like, okay, yeah, I don't want to upset anybody. I'm a song guy. A good song is a good song. But I'm a child of the 60s and 70s, so. I don't know. Here's what I don't understand. Okay. Ted played through Fender Twins. And what? I don't know what those cabinets were. 215s or 410s or 412. I don't know what they were. A Birdland straight into Fender Twins. Probably on 10. No pedals before, right? I mean, wasn't he straight into them? And they didn't mod shit back then. His tone was fucking epic. Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's Derek St. Holmes. Yep. Yeah, he fucked Derek, but it's Ted Nugent. It's his band. Tedley. No pedal, no wah. Oh no. I don't know. I think Joe on the street would. I don't know. Scratch fever. Man, the back of the album, Derek St. Holmes standing there with the triple pickup white SG Les Paul. That was just fucking cool. I thought that was the coolest rock stance. Oh man. What's up, Anthony? Who? Wago Tago? No, I got you. There's just so much. Oh. Well, we had this past week for 4 days. We had the Bourbon and Beyond Festival with bands like Fish and just kind of the mellow shit. Well, coming up, we have 4 days of Louder Than Life. So we got Slayer. I don't know who else, but it's like the 4 days of metal. And they have, I mean, like last year, I think they had Kiss last year and Judas Priest, and just it's 4 days of just fucking. But they did turn the PA in a different direction. I don't know. They have 4 stages or something. I didn't hear one kick or snare all 4 days. Now it might be a little bit thumpy or louder PA for the 4 days of metal, but. Was Ted too loud? Yeah, Louder Than Life. I mean, Bourbon and Beyond, and then Louder Than Life is seriously 8 days of fucking 300,000 people. Holy shit. I don't go anywhere. Like, when I go out, I don't go east. Because as the crow flies, it's probably 3/4 of a mile to the fairgrounds where the festival is. I don't go east. Uh, oh, I could go down the road. Never mind. See, Steve, I am restrained sometimes. Oh, the U.S. Festival? Holy shit. That's where I get that pedal tone from, that Journey. Except I always do the... Or I'll do the, Neil Sean riff. Like the neck pickup? I don't like the way this sounds. Holy shit! Carpy 150! Let me go out and arm the Hyundai. What's up, bro? Dude, you're all your thumbnails are epic. They're just epic. I don't like the neck pickup on the MX-5. Yeah, that's probably true. There's no older metal bands. How are the tacos? Cookie. It's like they went from the real high falsetto in the 80s to the low growl Cookie Monster in the 90s. Kurt, I was working on a song for Boner Jams. Hold on. That was the verse. I'm working on the chorus and the vocals. By the way, yes, I do have a red guy parked next to the Bumblebee. And got a big Bonner. I do have Kerplunk and Operation. Operation is actually right there. Steve and I haven't worked out the super chat operation thing yet, but I'm ready to go. Right? I mean, even their ballads are like, you know, what? It makes me. What I really love that cracks me up. You know what I'm going to say? When you get the new metal bands with the chick singer that comes out and does all that shit, it's like, look, sweetie, just show us your boobs and stop with the growling, because it's just not. Get the chick out. She's all dressed in black and her hair's black. She's got nose rings and like rings to her fucking cheek and her fucking lip and. Yeah. Why are you so mad, bruh? Hey! There were spandex, and it was the 90s. Fight me. There's Wallow Krauss. I think I saw his buttocks once. Can I do one in B? B minor? Hey, if I could pull up the mode on Google for that, whatever the fuck Steve made me play the other day. Backing track in A major. Hold on. Why would I want to do B minor? I don't care. Let's see what shows up here. Where'd it go? Nope, don't do that. Because it sounds like dog shit. What is up with you and fucking Dorian? Why don't you, then why don't you fucking come on here and play along and educate everybody on here? Because you keep on bringing up Dorian. Why do you guys play? Why do you give a shit what I'm fucking playing in? I'm not playing minor pentatonic all the time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Everybody's a critic. Okay, I need to shut up. Okay, now I'm in a bad mood. Okay, I've been on here for an hour anyway, so I'm going to Caruso Mundo. Thanks for coming.